everyone, I'm Mega, and in my first video I want to tell you about the differences between grammar translation method or GTM and direct method or DM. Before I tell you about the differences, let me tell you about the definition first. So let's check this video. Well, grammar translation methods are more familiar with GTM is the classical method of teaching English. In the teaching of English as a foreign language. Translation method means teaching the target language by translating it into mother tongue. The GTM focus on the translation of the text, grammar, and word learning of vocabulary. There was no emphasis on speaking and listening comprehension because Latin and Greek were taught more as academic subject rather than a means of oral communication. But how about direct method or DM? Well, DM is based on the direct involvement of the students when speaking and listening to the foreign language in common everyday situation. Consequently, there's lots of oral interaction, spontaneous use of the language, no translation, and little if of any analysis of grammar, rules, and syntax. So what are the differences between grammar translation method and direct method? Well, in the first one is in grammar. In direct method, the teacher provides the knowledge in grammar inductively through speech. But in the grammar translation method, focus on grammar, rules, and their application is learned through the rules. And then the second is vocabulary. So in direct method, the vocabulary is learned through practice every day. But in the grammar translation method, the vocabulary is learned from the direct translation of DL1. The students learn vocabulary when they are translating. And then teacher's attitude. So in direct method, the role of the teachers is very important. They ask to the students constantly, encourage them to participate in class and correct their mistake immediately. But in grammar translation method, the role of the teachers is not very active because they just limit their work to translate for the students. And then the fourth one is students' role. In direct method, the students are very active. Their oral communication skills are emphasized. They have to speak a lot, but in grammar translation method, the accuracy from the students is expected and they have to practice by translation. And then the fifth one is skills to be improved. In direct method, oral communication skills were built up in a carefully created, but in the grammar translation method, primary skills to be improved. Primary skills that mean reading and writing. So that's all about the differences between grammar translation method or GTM and direct method or DM. So thank you for watching and bye-bye.